I want to get to some quick news first. Alonzo Trier, who is an undrafted free agent for the New York Knicks, kind of a bright spot for them too. He was released, waived. Just kind of what are your thoughts on this? This was a little shocking to me.
Yeah, same. I think it's a little shocking, a little random because the Knicks aren't coming back into the bubble, so they're not going to play any more games. So I don't see the kind of the point of waiving him right now. I guess maybe they seen something before this all happened, and maybe they plan on waiving him anyway. But I think, like you said, he's been kind of a bright spot for him from the day one when he stepped in there. I remember his rookie year, him having highlights and Knicks fans being kind of high on him, especially being undrafted. So I'm kind of confused, maybe with the new management there in place that they maybe seen something they didn't like about him. Maybe there's something going on behind the scenes. But like you said, I think it's a little confusing, a little random. I think maybe it could have waited if they was gonna do it. But I think if they were gonna do it, I guess just do it. But I think like I said, it's random. I can't really kind of wrap my head around it. I think he was playing well for them. I think even with the new management, I think that's a player who you could probably keep for cheap. And you just bring him back. He was definitely a solid bench player.
Yeah, absolutely. That it was just interesting to see. But they do have a lot of guards over there too, so I guess maybe that was something that kind of played into a part. I know they picked somebody up or had somebody on a two-way deal, so that played a part in it as well. But I mean, I think I've had my critiques of him, but I also think that he can be a very good scorer off the bench for a solid team. He's definitely proven that so far. So it's a wait and see. It's a wait and see game. I absolutely believe that he'll be picked up. Maybe not for the bubble city or anything, but come next season around, I fully expect for Alonzo Trier to be playing and getting significant minutes on the team.
Definitely. And I think you can get him for a good deal. So I definitely think, like you said, he's going to get picked up. If someone's going to get him for a good deal, he's going to be a great sixth man or seventh man off the bench.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, the other thing, what was it, 16 player out of the 300 plus players that are entering the bubble city, about 16 players are tested positive for coronavirus. Two name players of significance as well, specifically for the Brooklyn Nets, Spencer Dinwiddie and DeAndre Jordan were two of those players as well. Interesting stuff to come out. I believe Malcolm Brogdon also tested positive, guard for the Indiana Pacers. You know, I don't think it's terrible considering you have 300 plus players coming in and only about 16 or so have tested positive. That's not a bad number. But with everything going on, and we talked about this last week, with everything going on in Florida and having, a few players test positive, a couple who are pretty significant to their teams as well. Do you expect this to affect the return to play moving forward?
No, like you said, I don't think the numbers are that bad. I think I seen Woj say on ESPN, and shout out to Woj. I think he said that the NBA kind of expected the numbers to be a little higher. I think he also said that there's maybe some numbers that are not being considered in there, like Jokic. That's how you say his name, right? Jokic.
Nikola Jokic.
Jokic. Okay. Yeah, excuse me. But him being overseas back home in Serbia, I think he said his numbers are not being considered. But I don't think the numbers are that bad. I don't know if I expected higher, but I think 16 out of 352 players are not that bad. So I don't think it's gonna stop the season. I think they're still gonna try and go ahead with it. I think what would stop the season is that I think because they caught it now before they got there, I think that's probably definitely not gonna stop the season. I think if 16 players had got it while they were in the bubble and got tested, I think it'd be more of a concern. I think the fact that they were able to catch it before they got to the bubble, I think they're just gonna isolate those players and let them decide if they want to come or not come. But I think catching it, with it not being a high number and catching it before, I think they feel comfortable to isolate them and then maybe get them back in there later on.